It's about time. Just adjust the microphone. Okay. This should be good. Okay. Well, hey, you guys. What up? It's me. It's your boy Dartmore. Welcome back to the stream. Today, we're basically going to spend our time playing the librarian, or what was it? It's like a really long librarian. Tidy up the arcane library. I did find this game a while back, and I was wondering whether I should play it or not. And I was like, okay, well. From time to time, I don't really care to how do I put this? Okay, I think graphic would be fine. Lighting does not change as time passes. Playtime UI will be hitting. Lighting changes naturally as time. Just a second, as it seems like they have a bunch of adjustments when it comes to the game time. Let me just bump that out so we can see it. Okay. So our team hopes every player can comfortably enjoy the game that suits their playstyle. You can choose relaxed experience where you don't have to worry about time, or an immersive world where the day and night cycle changes as you play time. I think lightning, I guess. Let me just adjust the audio, because chances are it's going to be very loud. It already has like audio behind it, so I think I'm just going to mute this for a bit. Okay, maybe just a little bit lower. Okay. Yep. Maximum frame rate 60. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I hit apply and then. But I'm not gonna. I'm not. Okay. How do I go back? How do I go back then? If I can't hit cancel, I can't hit it. I can't hit escape. How does one leave from here on out? Back. Okay. I didn't. Not. Why was it not there? Oh well. Okay. So I definitely need a little bit more audio direction. Holy moly. There we go. I would much rather play whatever the fuck I played beforehand, because it's less repetitive than whatever this is. Okay. So. Warrior, archery, daily magic, mathematics, art, management, economic, sociology, psychology, philosophy, jurisprudence, romance novels, mystery novels, history, the travels of otherworld, dungeons, language. Okay, so that's the second floor, that's the upper one. What's the lower floor? Ah, this is the one. What do we have on the first floor? Monsterology, astrology and divination, curses and dispels, bards and music, necromancy, transfiguration, magical arts, artifacts and enchanting, stealth, illusion magic, summoning magic, healer and healing magic, holy magic, destruction magic, and alchemy and potion making. Okay. Wow. Selection and application of targets for holy magic. Okay. Fundamentals of holy power and undead annihilation. Okay, let's... I'd reckon the best way to start is basically just kind of divulge. So for example, astrology divination, everything that's astrology divination would basically be... how do I... Okay. You can carry multiple books, change the order of the books, okay. So there's like an introduction to Forbidden Beast, like almost the entirety of the volume is here. I can see one. 8, 5, 3, 6. So we'll grab 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And this would be beasts. I think it was on the first floor. Monsterology 1A. 1A is a little bit. Okay. Faint glowing effect. The book has been placed on the correct bookshelf category, but its position is incorrect. Faint red glowing effect will appear when the book is placed on the correct bookshelf under the following cases. Okay, the books are not arranged in volume number order from left to right. Other books with the same title are already placed on a different shelf here. The book is not placed on the correct position on its volume number. Different book titles may have varying numbers of volumes. Choose their shelf here matches the number of volumes. Okay. So that one's faint red because it's like not next to the 8. That's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're missing 2. Synergy between body and steel. Thick Reaper. So that's probably astrology. These communications. I would say just basically pick out. Yes, that's not what I wanted to do. Just toss them here for now. Foundations of metaphysics. Other strata. Oh. Okay. Now you have a look around. Maybe I'll be able to spot final one with the kitty cats. I don't think I see it. It's a bit unfortunate. I'll just start sorting them a little bit one by one. If I can see. I guess we could start with necromancy. I think it's gonna be easier to find necromancy. Detective stack bucket, precious rod, foundations of information. Those legendary prophecy of witches, that would probably be heavens and omens of warning. Illusion spell, shatter enemy mind. Necro defense compendium, dealing with hauntings. That might be in the same. Is it defense against the dark arts with curses and dispels? You can open the list of books currently in your possession. Oh, okay, cool. Place the books in hand. The bookshelves according to their categories. The location of each category of bookshelves can be found on the maps. Yes, thank you. Illusions, heavens, apocalypse. Cursed, enchanted. Oh, hello. Creating illusion space. Full theory. Compendium of. I feel like I've seen a lot of curses and stuff. So see, there's another Grand Compendium of Illusion Magic, for example. That's Illusion Magic as well. Magic beginners. Book of Spells, Fluid Expert. Workshop. Alchemy. Summoning. Okay. The moon. What did I get? Illusions. Oh, enchanting illusions. Oh, this might be not as good as the illusion magic. So I think maybe this. Magic. Falling and commanding dead. I'm wondering whether I can potentially crafting visual and auditory illusions. That's probably in the illusion section as well. So purple books seem to be mainly illusion or death. Chronostatic illusions, enchanting illusions, seduction magic, volume 1 and 2. So would that be enchanting, maybe? No. Guess it would still be in one eye illusion magic. One eye is the outer one. Like final on the left? Yeah, out of the protruding ones. But this would be the illusion, yeah. Okay, so seduction magic with volume 2. I guess I can just put it here. Then it's like 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Okay. illusion magic. Inescapable. I think I have anything here. Seems fine. Compendium of Illusion Magic, Volume 6. Right, thank you. Okay. Illusory art. Artifacts. Constellations. Attic. Illusion. Yeah, so it definitely seems like the vast majority of them would basically have like similar with the expert. I found another one a little bit earlier. Dead art illusion defense. Okay, that's probably still illusion. Necromancy. There's ethics. Illusion magic art hypnosis. Illusory so the 5 senses. Relic. Technical spells. Introduction to illusion magic. Necromancy. Alchemy. Left level up. I feel like that might take a bit of time, especially at the start. Compendium of Illusion Magic, Volume 9. Equations, structures, equations, magical item crafting. This place is ghost servants. Artifacts. I think I'm just basically circled around by accident. That's cool. Where illusion ends and reality begins. That's another one. Okay. I've seen a lot of magical item-based ones. A lot of undead ones as well. Crafting and crafting material. Art illusion defense. Nope. Vision of the abyss. The ultimate illusion. Mirror flower moon. Creating inescapable illusory spaces. Yeah, okay. We've built up. There's another one. So Ultimate Illusion, Mirror Flower, Water, Volume 1. Art of Illusion, Defense, Mental Defenses. I'm not sure if I got that one. No, okay. This is Volume 2. We have Where Illusion Ends and Reality Begins, Volume 7. Compendium of Illusion Magic, Volume 1, Volume 9 would be here. Introduction to Illusory Magic. That's Volume 8. Bring out Sovereignty over the five senses. I'm fairly certain I had at least one of those somewhere. Or not? Okay. Five senses volume. Okay. Oh, my bad. Illusion, magic, art of hypnosis. I guess not. Art of illusion defense. I don't think I had one of those. I'll need to pick up these. Four. Huh? Huh? Oh, it's defense. It's magic defense, this one. Crafting visual and auditory illusions, volume 5. Then illusory art, sovereignty over the five senses. There we go. Sovereignty over the five senses. Okay, let's check this table real quick. Necromancy, zero constellations, chanting illusions. There's the globe here. Seems like I should be aiming towards Rose, but to be quite honest, I feel like error illusions, I think. Illusion. Zombie. Polarization expert. I can see a lot of these polarizations. Infinite all. Okay. Illusory art. Illusion ends and reality begins. I'm guessing it's gonna be illusion magic. Oh, there was like a whole bunch of these here. Alchemy. Grand Compendium of Illusion Magic. That's probably illusion. Illusion ends, reality begins. There's more of them. And there's chromostatic illusions. Okay, cool. Spile here. Where's that? So what do we have? Grand Compendium of Illusion Magic. Volume 5. Illusion Magic, the Art of Hypnosis. Part 1. Production magic. Fairly certain I kind of kept them. Ah, there we go. Volume 6. Where illusion ends and reality begins, I don't think I have... Oh, okay. Did I find it somewhere? Ah, there we go. Senses, volume 6. inescapable spaces was down here. Looking for volume 5. Ultimate Illusion. Flower Moon, volume 9. Terror Illusions. I don't think I have any of those set yet. It's probably gonna go here. Introduction to Illusion Magic. I could have sworn that I got them at least. Like somewhere I could have them. Ah, there we go. Volume 1. Chanting Illusions. Magic battles on the other side, if I'm not mistaken. Huh? Oh. My bad. Okay. I know there's a whole bunch of them somewhere around here. Zombie, night ray. Dungeon, no. Illusion. 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 The Book of Spells. Oh, Production Magic. Magic. Okay. Getting the hang of it. Ultimate Illusion. Dungeon Architect. Unstatic Illusions. Illusion Card. I would assume that I already have like a whole book. Okay. Probably called like what I think. Oh. Crafting Full and Auditory Illusions, Volume 1. Nice. This one, I think. Or was it the other side? Like the other side. Wonderful. Manipulating the perception. Actually, wait, why am I not just... Okay, so we have... Terror Illusions. I don't think I have anything illusion magic. I have Enchanting Illusion, Seduction Magic 9 and 10. Okay, where illusion ends and reality begins. Volume 2 and 4. Homostatic Illusion. With the perception of time, that's the 1. 4. And 2. And Ultimate Illusion. Wow. 8. Wonderful. Grand Compendium of Illusion Magic. Oh, infinite hall. Right. This like logical artifact. There's a fortune magical item. Illusion and reality begins. The magic. There are illusions. Okay. What do we have? Illusion, magic, the art of hypnosis. So, ultimate illusion, infinite hall, illusion defense. There are illusions. No. Time. Volume 5. Illusion spells. There are spells. Volume 3. It's not. Perception of time. Volume 3. Reduction to illusion project. I thought I put it somewhere. I thought I put it somewhere where you could find it quickly. Oh. Grand Compendium of Illusion Magic Volume 3. Enchanting Illusions Seduction Magic Volume 4. Art of Hypnosis. Don't remember. Bingo. Hypnosis Volume 8. Where illusion ends and reality begins. Infinite Hall. Volume 3. Tick. I'll eventually complete one of these rows. But I feel like this is the most optimal way to do it. Just kind of look around. Chronostatic illusions. Auditory illusions. Just kind of static illusions. Would have been nice if I could at least stack them on top of each other and kind of get the general gist of where things might be, but the table is absolutely covered. Don't have that chance. I'm fairly certain I found another illusory somewhere here. I'm dead. So, in fact, first breaking theory. Oh, never mind. Illusions. But I Oh, listen to me because this is very important. What that fairy did, that nasty stupid fairy, is a total disaster. It has turned my beautiful library into a complete mess, a disaster like nobody has ever seen before. So here is the decision for you, librarian. You're in a very tough spot, a very bad situation, but if got one only solution. You are not leaving this library. You're staying right here until every single volume, every magnificent book is back in its proper place. Those doors are staying shut, sealed. You've got your wits and you've got your arms. Use them. Work hard. If you don't get it done, you're looking at extreme overtime until late night, maybe even midnight or later. It's going to be a long night and a very tough night because we need law and order in this library. But if you finish, and I mean finish perfectly, 100%, I'm going to give you a reward. We're talking pizza, the best pizza you've ever had. Huge slices, the best toppings, beautiful cheese. It'll be fantastic. Now get to work, get those books back on the shelves. Principal Merlin, University of Celestial. Cool. Thanks, Merlin. Also, if I find that one cat, I have not acquired. Okay, so there's keys to the chests. Noted. It seems that I can't jump down. I'll have to actually use the stairs and stuff. That's not ideal. Another infinite there. Oh, hello. Isn't that another one of the captains? Yeah. Okay, wonderful. That's actually gonna be the first roll that's gonna be done. As soon as I've stopped these ones. Wait, is that another? No, that's not. Never mind. Begins volume 10. Introduction to illusion magic. The ground. Get that book real quick. It seems kind of uncanny. I would have sworn that I would have spotted it. Hell yeah. Wait, that enchanting illusion, seduction, magic. Wonderful. Sworn. Ah, there we go. Ultimate illusion. It's kind of helping also to just keep a general idea of where things are. giving me an idea of what to start up with next. Starting illusions is the one that I found earlier. And compendium of illusion magic. Error illusions, ultimate illusions, error illusions. Most wondrous that I would find that many of them. The art of illusion defense, that's something else. Illusory art, or 5 senses, however, is illusion. I don't see any illusion people here. This enchantment. Infinite ball. Enchanting illusions. There we go. There's a button. I think, yeah, crafting the color auditory illusions is up next on the other side. Definitely making some decent progress, I'd say. Even if I haven't really made a full row quite yet. Volume 10. Very art. Oh, okay, we're not too far away from this one. Grand Compendium of Illusion Magic. Ultimate illusion is on the other side. Illusion this way. Oh, my bad. Ultimate illusion. Okay. Just kind of having... Oh, there we go. I look around every now and then whenever there's really big piles of books because I can't tell. Chances are there's going to be a couple of them still buried somewhere around here that I would have... Oh, how did I miss that? These books moving around. Would much rather them not move around. Several times. How did I miss it? To be fair, there's a lot of books. Let's just check the stairs on this side real quick. Illusion seduction magic. Introduction to illusion magic. The chest and then we'll go back. Illusion magic art of hypnosis. Illusionary art. Introduction to illusion magic. quite honest, we already have like a bunch of books without going to the same place where I was prior. Oh boy. I think somewhere around here was where I left. I saw another book that I need here somewhere. Granting illusions, there we go. Over the five senses, there's another one, but I already got like a whole bunch of books just by looking around. I mean, look at this. This is the vast majority of this is already kind of getting there. That's volume 3. Chanting Illusions, Seduction Magic, volume 6. Seduction to Illusion Magic. I think it's down here. Imaginary Tomes, volume 4. Illusory Art, Authority of Five Senses, volume 3. Illusion Magic, the Art of Hypnosis, volume 6. Introduction to Illusory Magic, volume 9. Chanting, volume 1. We're missing one, actually, from these ones. Volume 10. Error. Volume 4. Crafting would be in the middle. Volume 6. Nice. This is almost done. I feel like I'm gonna hit a couple of levels at the same time, the way I'm going. I'll just kind of assume that the vast majority of the illusion books I've like skimmed through. I've found them. At least the vast majority of them. Hopefully I can eventually get something that could identify them a little bit here. I'm missing a bunch of them. I could have sworn that I spotted one more here. It's kind of lying in front of me. Crafting full auditory illusions, there we go. Fancy ultimate illusion. Chronostatic illusions. I think that might be the last chronostatic. Can't say for sure though. Space theory magic. Craft visual audit. Healing. Compendium. Encyclopedia. Making sure that all of these books are not that I might need. Okay. Illusion ends and reality begins. Introduction to illusion magic. That's illusion defense. All different sections. Compendium. Anything here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Knows it. Oh, I swear, I probably already found like the vast majority of the pulverization magic spell. Oops. Saw so many of them. It's no, nope, infinite all. Might start off with the necromancy section afterwards. We'll see how it goes once I actually assemble enough. Chances are books about illusion are gonna start becoming harder and harder to spot. There's not a lot of them left. Dead. Dead. Pushing the past else. Apology. You can try to return like currently found. Keep looking. I don't pay attention to the shelves actually. How did I miss the infinite hole that's just kind of lying there? There's another selected magic volume here. Infinite hall. Magic card. Those. Infinite hall. Those 10. Illusion ends, reality begins. Wait, is this supposed to be here? Oh. Oh, the art of illusion defenses. Oh. Oops. Ability list. Oh, okay, you leveled up. Press tab to open the ability list and unlock new abilities. You can earn points to level up. Wait 1 second. Your major abilities based on the total number of bookshelf rows that you have completed. The page on the right displays detailed descriptions for each ability. Okay. I stop? Can I undo that? That's not what I wanted to click. I just need one more road to level up. It's fine. I have. There we go. Okay, so now how do I use there's one here. Oh. Wonderful. Okay. Based on the topmost book you're currently holding, books that are in the same series will gather in your hands. So for example, if I pick up this, and then I press 5, I would just basically gathered up the closest one. Okay. Well, it's something. It's gonna be a little bit of time. Okay, it's gonna be fairly quick spot. Let's see, let's look at these. Oh. So there's one there. There's the other one. We did. Okay, so there's. Wait, what we're looking? Ground Compendium Evolution Magic. I'll put it somewhere around. Okay. Well, that's not great. Okay. There's one there. And the other one is on a shelf. That's wondrous. Okay. Magic, there should be one that's like on a shelf somewhere around here. Swarm. Bingo. Wonderful, wonderful. Instantly shelves the book on the first target crosshair patients. Okay, what's that? Right. I guess it's reasonable to ask something of variety. That'd be a good one. Infinite Hall. Let's see. 3 C1. Now there's two over there. There's one like buried around here, but I guess if I just go 5 and it's gonna swoop me. One and I am definitely. I feel like assemble is definitely gonna be the easiest way to take care of this. Because it's just gonna start becoming more and more useful down the line, the more I use it. So just out of curiosity, this is gonna be... Okay, so it is the right one. Okay, neat. Is it gonna just continuously work while I'm holding one? Oh, it doesn't seem like it. That sucks. Okay. Let's see. Art of Hypnosis, Volume 3. There's 3 books all on the same plane. Oh, the Art of Illusion Defense, of course. Art of Hypnosis, and there should be another illusion of Art of Hypnosis somewhere around here. Oh, hello. I could have sworn. Hypnosis. I think I might actually have all. Either that or I'm missing one. Oh yeah, there we go. Much rather not use the first stuff. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. So that's the Art of Hypnosis also done. Protection of 5 times 5. So we should be missing. If I miss only 2 books from one, I think I should be able to grab all of them. Points. I feel like this is gonna be a really easy way to get it if I just like grab assemble at the highest order and just kind of search. Okay. Wait. I missed one? Oh, it must be in the upper floor. Okay. I mean, the illusions section is almost done. Well, except. Okay, while I'm waiting for my stuff to reload, magic has definitely started to help a lot. Might start another section soon. Because like holy books are probably gonna be fairly easy to spot as well. Let me just check this bad boy out. Where is that one? Ah, upper floor. Probably passed it by last time and I just never picked it up. Ooh. Third column. Like here. Ah, that's why I didn't see it. It's probably hiding underneath all of these ones. Right, there should be one gouge my eyes out in a second. Does improve the cooldown as well, so that's wonderful. So, how many books at the same time? Pick up them on 6. Okay, so if I should do this, organized, I should be able to just 5, 6, 7, 8. Wonderful. And then I can just go like 3, and I would be spotting 1 up there, and then found 1 up there. Yeah, right there. Okay. Still missing 1. Hopefully I'll be able to find it in a second. Yeah, definitely light-based stuff is probably going to be really easy to spot because it's all just kind of white books. Kind of. Sacred purification magic, like all of the holy stuff, seems like it's going to be kind of in the same. Probably will be able to organize this entire one. Yep, wonderful. I think I'm just gonna blast this one out, because it's like the best one, to be honest. Hidden book. Ah, there it is. But I feel like the more I use spells, the more my eyeballs are basically gonna go like, oh, you don't need to worry about seeing anymore. Yeah, no, that's okay. That's another. Oh, how did this happen? I feel like assemble is gonna be really good because I also reduced the cooldown quite a bit. I can just kind of grab 1 book and go like, oh, where's the rest? So for example, once this is off cooldown, I could probably just grab Ultimate Illusion entirely. I think I'll try getting Where Illusion Ends and Reality Begins with visual aid, and then the other one I'll just fully assemble with spell power. Or just do the other way around. Getting especially powerful now. Okay. So 1 here, 1 here, up there, there's another one. Anywhere else? Don't think so. I was sworn I saw it somewhere around here. It's tempting to restack it, but I feel like that's a little bit asinine for this. I'll probably look around naturally. Last one. Now, this is where the fun begins, because at level 8... Okay, so if I... Okay, no, I absolutely should find that last one. Because that's basically gonna allow me to like gather full rows of books in a single swipe. sworn I saw it here and I can't... Ah. Okay. Let me guess it's out of sequence again. Okay, no. I just didn't level up, that was a little bit confusing. Okay, do we have one missing around here? Seems like... Oh, look. Oh, it's marked as complete. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. Where should we begin next? We did get some bestiary done. Drawn art and totality, wage gaps, armor and muscle, Let's clean up the bestiary section. Bestiary components. Okay. Just clean this shelf out. We can just go whoop and I'm guessing this is supposed to be oh. Was not expecting that to be here. What was I looking for? Dungeon creature, bestiary components. Look like purple. For some reason, a lot of them are. Dungeon creature. There we go. So now it's maxed out. Configuration. I think I'm just gonna go for okay, what do we have? 1A is monsterology. I was thinking of potentially starting with monsterology, but like you see a lot of alchemy. A lot of holy books, then philosophy. No more healer div or compromise. Magical items. I've seen a lot of these. I think that's all of them. Actually, I was thinking of. Oh, okay. Right. No. No. Okay. How to command an army of the dead. Alchemy? Magical items. I'm fairly certain I could spot like a magical item book fairly quick. Dungeon tactic. I'm fairly certain that there is a leather guessing it's gonna be here. Seems like it. I don't think... Oh, okay. I have pens. Holy moly. Okay. So mind and body are they think? Okay. Give me the pulverization books. Whereabouts would this go? Everyone's dwarvish craftsman language, okay. Craftsman's language? Would it be... What would it be? Everyone's dwarvish, the craftsman's language. Huh. Languages? Language, 2Q. Yo, where's 2Q? Just up on the right there. I'm just gonna confirm once the spell runs out of cooldown. But it should be here. But I'm guessing once I start putting in the books, yeah, it seems like it's the right place. Okay. Okay. Magical healing. I mean, to be quite honest, it's more about now finding the most optimal locations. Just grab on. I'll just reality, comic, romance, spells, wind, philosophy, labor studies. Kinda need to just kind of pick out the section. Forbidden relic. Oh. One of the smaller sections here. Alt shelving useful, but I'd much rather see shelf guide, because that basically saves me up a bunch of time. Okay, 3 dungeon routes, constellations, large scale barriers, warfare, romance novels, Grand Encyclopedia of Magical Artifacts. Guessing that it's gonna be here. By the time it's done, I can just grab another one. For alchemy. Okay. Okay, where's the alchemy section? Alchemy and potion making is in 1N. 1N. Oh wow, 1N is like a huge, huge thing. I could learn auto shelving, but nah. Okay. Future Alchemist Field Guide. Well, ain't that just convenient? Volume 10, Volume 7, Volume 9, Volume 3, Volume 8, Volume 2, Volume 4, Volume 1, Volume 6, and Volume... I'll Pick up more shelf guide. Another one that seems like an alchemy one. Grand Compendium of Healing Magic, but I think that's somewhere close by. Give me a second. Whereabouts would that be? Ah, there we go. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that this game was gonna take me a little bit longer, but it seems like there's gonna be... Romance novel, forum magic, yes, here. Kill character, monsters. Logical pyramid of monsters. Is that gonna be in the monster section? Probably. I would hope so. Yeah. Done. Transfer magic. Features and their spells. Oh. Guessing that's also here. Looks like it. Okay. I'm gonna lower that organization. Advanced healing theory. It's more about where I want to go. Oh. Okay, I'm starting to get convinced that I probably need the sorting spell because this is starting to piss me off a little bit every single time it happens. Of alchemy. Oh. I think therefore I am. Philosophy section, probably upper. Yeah. Cooldown is like miserable. Just gonna reduce the time for this so I can grab increase make warrior alchemy. I should just start picking up piles and piles of these ones and start continuously. How many do I have? 10. Yeah. I was kind of hoping that I can find basically alchemy-based books, close as humanly possible to the alchemy area. I can basically alchemy. I can basically immediately integrate them into the shell without having to move too much. Like it's the best way to do it. Mine. Ceiling. Introduction. Dungeon resource. Theory of everything. What am I gonna call it? Forbidden alchemy. Hey. What's a forbidden alchemy? Tomes of Alchemy. Seems like a smaller version. More shelf guide for now. Secret journal, current transformations. Curses. Learning enchanted. Magical light chain. Grab this one. Wonderful. To the healing section. Can you stop? Books of Alchemy. Okay. Magic crafting. Thank goodness I decided to basically pick out the mass gather early as possible, because to be quite frank, this is so much easier all of a sudden when I don't actually have to move that much, and I can just grab entire volumes in a single swipe. The cooldown is so low that like basically picking up everything is just so much easier. Astrology. I can take wild guesses to where this is going. If I knew the entirety of the sections, I would have probably... Okay, let's grab an auto shelf. Circle. The internet? Production, magic art, low mana, anatomy. No. Low mages, foundations, gears, summoning. Basically going for what looks like a... No. Okay, Grand Compendium of Curses, let's see. Whereabouts would you be located? Oh, right next. Okay. So if I go this and then... Wonderful. So if I go 5... Oh, and it just kinda... Okay, so I can probably utilize that multiple times. Okay, starting to get the hang of this. That's 8. That's probably so much. Okay, 5. 3. 6 and 9. Superior practice of summoning from another world. I don't know where this is gonna go. Summoning section? Whereabouts with summoning? Oh, summoning magic. There we go. 1J. Oh, for the last one. Good. Book of Alchemy. Just okay. Okay. So auto shelving basically has an active time. That's actually quite good. I'd like that. I was expecting it to be a little bit less good. As for curing poisons and diseases, I can only guess where this is going. Studies. Definitely tell that this is kind of starting to get like art transfer, art response, apology, it's kind of open. Okay, continue necromancy. I think there's a lot of necromancy books. Whereabouts would that be? I've seen a lot of necromancy books. It seems like it's close by as well, so I can't. No. Energy, constipation, first workplaces, zombies. Where's summoning? Where's summoning? Summoning is on the upper shelf, isn't it? Is it not? Oh, it's stealth magic. Oh. Oh, 1H. H is the small inner one. Okay. Radars, curse, speaking. A lot of curse-based ones. This. Erasure. Edge. Dream. Where's summoning again? Okay. Well, I can definitely tell you once you get your abilities going. Especially once I max out necromancy. Yeah, once you get the hang of it, it definitely starts speeding up a lot more with the spells. Detect Reaper, Night Raid, Demon. Summoning Syntax. Summoning. Sacred Purification Magic. Will that still be? Ah. Huh? What? Weird. Whereabouts would this be? Oh, wonderful. Oh, it's not gonna sort them out? There we go. Wonderful. So I just need to press it again so it can happen. You'll get monster identification and survival. Just being able to pick up an entire stack of books. Chanting. Summoning. Summoning. Oh. Oh, okay. Domes of Alchemy. It's a small one. Okay, where are the curses? Okay, it seems like curses are usually like parties. Look at this, it's already starting to look much nicer. Stealth arts. Small one. Just a second. I can hear my grandma calling me for some reason. Okay. Nothing important. mean, 531 books out of 3,000 for a span of about 2 hours. I'm not gonna say it's a bad start, but it's a good start if you ask me. The small problem is whenever I start wanting to adjust which one to do first. We have 10,000 summons. Okay. Voice. Alchemy. Alchemy small. Okay. Dimension theory, psychokinesis, thunder, knee, great armor fabric, guild notes, beastmaster's journey. It's necromancy, that's curses, that's beasts. The convenient thing is that, like, if I get the general idea of where certain topics are, I kind of just remember where they are. Especially if I visit them multiple times. Bestiary. Ah, sick. On another one. Breaking and arc. Whatever the hell it's supposed to be called. Okay, so it's still a curse section one. A little bit dumb to do it for, you know, 3 books, but oh, alchemy. Their mana dark energy. Wait, what? The psychology of prioritizing gaming over tidying your room. Enchantment? I think I picked up enchantment somewhere. Enchanting. Huh? Huh? Ah, magical artifacts and enchanting 1G. Books of alchemy. Magic theory. Resources. Up section. I guess once I level it up, like, significantly enough, I'll be able to just kind of see where exactly I'm supposed to go with all of these. right now, I guess the best call is to more or less just kind of of Heavens, Art, Feng Shui, Holy Light, Conceiting. Holy books, I think I started already collecting. I think they're like one something. Holy magic. 1L. Like the end one. Yeah, I had already started assembling them. Right, give me just a half a second. I need to go to the bathroom. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Needed to go do a little bit of a potty break. Okay. Spells, animal, oracles. There's breaking. Oh. This one. Okay, so I just realized I can kind of just and then I can just pick up the closest book if I don't like how close it is. Oh. 5, 4. Yeah, okay. I can see how this can work. I can more or less just kind of pick up different books, and I could just that's definitely how I do it. So I can keep active auto shelving and keep active my locator when it comes to like where the book is supposed to go, and I would basically just like activate it, and if it's like close by, I would collect a full stack, So I would just do this, see if that's not there. That's far too far away. This is close by, however, so I can just kind of organize it, and I can start organizing like this until my auto-organizer comes back off cooldown. Pick up the next book. That's too far away, can't be asked. That's too far away, can't be asked. That's far away, can't be asked. Too far away, can't be asked. This one's back next to me. I can just... Oh. Yep. The amount of dark energy. I mean, maybe it's here? No, it didn't seem like it. No. So whereabouts would this one be? Swear to God, if it's like a drama-based thing, I'm gonna be slightly annoyed. I have a... Oh my God, I have 3 points? Oh. Well, that's not great. One of those novella books. Okay, whereabouts? Down. Yes. Someone's right next to me. One. There. One. Close by. So you see how it just kind of does its thing. Rituals of calling and commanding the dead. That's full on necromancy. It's middle shelf. Oh, it's right here. You can see how what I mean by just like being able to like how to sort all of this healing magic should go. Like right there. Sort it. Cool. Lodge. Pattern of monsters. Oh yeah, and I can still see where the book is supposed to go. Yeah, I feel like the more I can see, the better. Because that way I can just kind of upkeep myself constantly. Being able to visually represent where things are supposed to go. Books. Wait, it's 2 books? Can I even... Oh no, it's 3 books. Never mind. Whereabouts would this have to go? This? Upstairs, yep. This, upstairs, yep. Ah. Okay, wonderful. This? Ah. This? Not me just going like, yep. This? Oh, up. Upper shelf. Oh, I don't see it anymore. What do I have? Dragon summoning. Divine dragon summoning Bahamut. I'm guessing it's gonna be here. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you right now, this is becoming significantly quicker. Fine, just spell causality, the philosophy, this, like all history and stuff. Music, magic, technology from another world. No, not C++. No, please, I beg. Scrying and clairvoyance. Is that going to be somewhere nearby? Yeah. Okay. Where's this one? Up. Don't care. Up. Don't care. Okay. Not me just picking up a random book going like, okay. Where do you go, little friend? Oh, wonderful. Neat. Upper shelf. Upper shelf. Lower shelf. You can definitely tell how things are becoming a little bit easier. Explosion, legendary. Magic. Taking the curse roughly is like small. Okay. Languages upstairs. Art of shadow walking? That's probably stealth. Like the upper shelves again. Cursed? No, that's not a cursed book. Management. Okay, let's. Low mana, a form of discrimination. Oh man. Oh, Compendium of Necromancy. That's wonderful. I already am well aware of where that's supposed to go. Why would you... Can I do it on the other side? Yeah. I need to grab these books that are off the shelves. It's upstairs, upstairs, upstairs. Ah. I thought I sorted myself. My books. Oh well. 1, 4, 7, 9, 2, 10, and... Not gonna lie, this is wonderful. I can just basically go like, yep, this goes... Oh, right here. Okay. Upstairs book. Upstairs book. Upstairs book. Upstairs. Okay. Wait a sec. So I'm just gonna leave this here because I need to get... We're starting to get significantly quicker when it comes to assembling all of these. I'm just gonna max out my self-guide. Basically have it all times. Upstairs book. Upstairs book. Okay. Upstairs book. Upstairs book. Downstairs book. Just in time. I mean, you can definitely tell that I'm doing this significantly quicker now, because I basically have a quarter of the library more or less done. Alchemist. Probably, yeah. Upgrade my sorting ability soon. Wonderful. The next, no. The next, yes. Okay, you upstairs, downstairs. Upstairs. You upstairs, downstairs. Upstairs. Upstairs. Upstairs, downstairs. This one. Oh, I can't see anymore. Or can I? Immediate. There. Okay. Okay. Astrology? That's upstairs. That's probably upstairs as well. Yeah. Looks like the vast majority of them are. Is chances are there's probably a bunch of books that are still down here. Economics. I mean, this is by far the most efficient way to do it, I'd say. Just like start gathering all of the a lot of books that are not supposed to be. Oh. Oh. I think let's spend a little bit of time upstairs. So quite honestly, there's a lot of sections here with books that are just kind of strewn about. Where did you go? Oh, whoops, that's the wrong one. I guess I could also just start picking up books and just tossing them as soon as I can, wherever I need to. But it feels a little bit less efficient. kind of want to pick up like a book from the shelf, figure out where it needs to go. A lot of books. But it's getting there. I would say it's definitely getting there. Oh, sections are kind of getting filled in. Probably gonna pull one of the small ones. Okay. So, yeah. Slightly annoying that a lot of the upper section ones are down here. Stairs, of course it does. Always goes downstairs. Okay, let's start checking out shelves that are not cleared out. Looking at what their books are all about, sending them off to where they're supposed to be. Looks like these shelves are much cleared out. I'm just gonna assume that the vast majority of the books that are currently on shelves that are up here are probably gonna be not for us. Oh well. Oh. I feel like I'm almost disrespecting the books by just tossing them about like that, but to be quite honest with you, my capabilities don't really matter. Just kind of not gonna work quick. There's not that right now. Just gonna wait patiently until I get my thing. Whereabouts? Oh, of course. What was of alchemy? The alchemical art of transmuting food to food. I'm a master alchemist, it turns out. another level. I wonder what the minor magic is gonna be. Oh yeah, how do I unlock... Huh. How do I unlock the chests? Let me just check real quick. Okay. There. Need to figure out how know whether I can get these chests open or not. Maybe I'd be able to. What are the requirements of getting chests open? I guess it's more like finding the keys themselves in this entire mess. Far. Okay. Yeah, I'm being a bit of a librarian today. Although to be quite honest with you, organizing with magic all of a sudden became so much quicker. Though to be completely honest, I did get super greedy early on, and I basically got like the full... I could grab a full stack of 10 books at the same time, really early in the game, which basically allowed me to make a whole bunch of early game rows. Which has helped immensely in basically just like picking up the pace with finding everything. Because I could basically swipe up an entire 10 volume in a single pull. I basically started with the illusion bookcase, and I just kind of looked around and picked through and found as many as I could, and then once I more or less assembled like two or three rows, it kind of just started snowballing speed-wise. Oh yeah, no, it's super fun. Like at this point it's a little bit less worrisome than before, but previously I was basically digging through the like the piles and basically going like, what is illusion magic? I more or less have been like thoroughly looking around. And I did manage to find like at least, I was really close to completing like 5 or 6 or 7 rows basically on my own before I actually started acquiring spells. And getting the like pull spell early on, especially when you have like 1 or 2 books left from the line, helped so much. I can't see where this book is going. Is it below me? Oh, it's right below me. My spells, though, seem to be going downstairs. I saw that. Oh. Oh, I thought it would pick up. Now it's more about finding books that are like closer to where I am located at the time when I pick up the book, because it makes it significantly quicker for me not to have to move constantly. The healer section is almost done. Unfortunately, the vast majority of these are basically just storybooks. It's becoming increasingly harder and harder to find the book that's not more upstairs. And unfortunately, the vast majority of the books you find upstairs are for downstairs. Okay. Cool. But yeah, I was previously sifting through the books. Kinda. Did I get this game and refuse to use magic? You absolutely can. I wouldn't recommend it. As a person who basically almost fully assembled an entire shelf of illusion magic with small exceptions, and took him the better part of an hour, I would say. I would recommend definitely using the magic. Now, the thing is, I think there's like keys strewn about. It seems like I can definitely get these chests to open, and they seem to have some kind of magical bonuses. Whether they're immensely useful or not, I don't know. Let's see where the Naked Warrior is. 10 volumes of the Naked Warrior go upstairs. Ah, I need to clear out this shelf. It's so cozy. I'm not gonna lie, just being able to utilize magic for my nefarious book sorting means has been something else. This place is starting to clear out. Like, for sure. Let's see, where do you belong? Like, it also, I appreciate the fact that the devs basically gave you how to put this 2 tiers of what type of magic you would use. So I'm using, you know, high efficiency magic, which is basically gonna be like, you know, it auto sorts my books. I immediately grab all the books. I can see like which shelves are really good, which shelves, like which goes to what shelf. But you can realistically just use the like the locate similar and just like sift through it that way. And then just have like an auto-organize. Oh, now we're in the phase where I'm basically just like, okay. I'm guessing that I'm gonna be fairly close to done soon. Like I'm already past the halfway point, and it took me the better part of an hour to sort out the illusion section. And now I'm just kind of like ADHD, max tier ADHD, just mass pulling books out of nowhere and just kind of sorting them that way. As long as the shelf is kind of close. Oh, ain't that convenient. Finally a book that's close by, where it's supposed to be. I'm just kind of attacking... I'm just kind of attacking the ones that are on shelves already, because they make it more annoying to auto-sort. Because they take up space on the shelf. I don't see where this one is going. Is it below me? Oh, it is. Offense and defense enchantment. Ooh, the enchantment section is almost done. Never mind, that's the dark art. Oops. What did I pick up? Introduction to magical art? Oh, that's upstairs. I feel like I'm gonna come back to this and just color coordinate like the shelves at some point. Well, the music isn't the one that's in the game. I've actually like added the I'm not using the original music. I basically added like a background library ambience, because I feel like it was a little bit cozier that way. Summoning magic for beginners. Summoning magic should be somewhere close by. I just started moving around quite a lot, so I don't really remember. The tables are almost cleared out. It's always good. We're almost done with the holy magic section. Heretic blade arts. I see that book is gonna be a problem. Where? Okay. I'll just pick up anything that might be in the way. Book of Summoning and Contracts. Pen. Okay. Magical ethics. In what world do we exist where magic must have ethics? Everybody and their mom knows that if you're a wizard, you have no moral compass. Wizards are just like that, you know? I mean, look at me, some stupid elf basically made this entire mess. And I'm the one being punished with overtime for it. I wasn't responsible for this fairy to be here. I'm just a librarian. Yet Mr. Merlin over here is basically going like, oh, you're gonna do overtime until you do this thing. Quite frankly, I find that kind of abusive. Also, I am fairly certain that this is in fact the final holy book. The section 1L should light up because it's done. Wonderful. Let's clean up the table. There we go. that's another section done. I think that's the divination section. I'll go for the upstairs one. Definitely done more work on the downstairs than the upstairs, but it's slowly getting there. It's slowly getting there. I see some rows that seem to be getting done. It's going to take time. Though being able to magically spot everything like this is really something else. They close by? No, there's two more iterations down there. Oh. Okay. But okay. I feel like I might need to lower the music just a little bit. Back there. The philosophy ones are always just something else. Like some of the titles are really something else. Okay. That's Introduction to Psychological Principle Analysis. Some of the book titles are really something else. Yeah. I definitely figured out how to make this as cozy as humanly possible whilst I'm organizing this absolute mess of a library. Not gonna lie to you though, I would definitely love to basically sit down here and complete 200 rows. Lovely. I'm halfway done. Where do you go? Okay. Blade? I think that's gonna be somewhere. Oh, it's right here. Next add-in mode where clients come in and toss books off the shelves. Yeah, and then give me some extra spells that basically allows me to absolutely eradicate them the second they do that. Tables. Oh, there's some wanted posters and stuff on the table. Find clouds to do yes. Good. Metaphysics. Genesis theory. Work culture. The mage who changes jobs to a sweatshop. Okay. Oh, I can't see where this one goes. What is that? Contract law. How to write adventure contractors. Ah. It's one of the smaller iterations of books. Yep. A psychologist's definition of happiness, the cutting edge of happiness research. Oh. What are you, the happiness scientist? Quite literally, apparently, yes. I feel like I should start looking into the contents of the tables, because I have started definitely clearing out the area. Also, definitely pay attention to the book. Dead or alive, stupid fairy employee of the reward employee of the year. Okay, so there might be a stupid fairy. Core principles of the healer's ethics. I think I already know where this one goes. Yep, 1K done. The structure of power monopolization tendencies of long-lived species. 1 through 3. We killed the guy making it after the first iteration, after the first 3. Why do I barrack? Yeah, to be honest with you. Okay. Luckily, I seem to be grabbing books that are located close to the shelves they are supposed to go to. Magical items, volume 1. I did find all of them when I was looking around for the illusion bits. I can't see anymore. We have effort builds confidence and confidence leads to action. And volumes of whatever the heck. Useless magic. Artifacts that change the world. I was hoping that I can find another one that's like close by. Soul-minded body, are they truly distinct? Wow. I mean, realistically, no, if you think about it. They are still representative of one person as a whole. Mind like still water, the zen of perfect varying. Fantasy or reality, the ontological problem of world. What? Oh great. Philosophy of science, methodology and truth. Magic and value. Resource valuation. Spells forest creation. Huh. Surely there's more books down here that are for downstairs. Oh, this is ridiculous. What's that? Management, tactical command of magical forces. Archers of the Fairies Pact. Oh, Archers of the Fairies Pact Volume. Monster hunting law, list of prohibited species and regulations of attack methods. Detective the Reaper. Psychology, mentality. Psychology, mentality that the weak bark the most. That's a hell of a name. Prophecy and probability theory. The transition and evolutionary history of magic. That's an interesting. Mass mana equivalence. Maybe here? Yeah. Chronicles of the Magical Court. I'm almost maxed out. It's Hypno. Kind of curious whereabouts would the keys be. Find chain management. Everyone's elvish, the graceful. Written by a knife here by no one. Warrior's Creed. Only cowards become long-range mages. When is the Battle Royale DLC coming? You just bash each other across the head with the book. Books of Spells Fire Novice. I'm sure they'll figure them out. Fluid, wind. Ah, see, because like there's adept, novice, and expert, and I could definitely like set up so one of these sections is gonna be like novice, the other one's gonna be expert, the other one's gonna be, you know. I absolutely should do that. Once I organize all of this. Book of Arcane Balls and Magic. It's really funny though if there was a DLC for Battle Royale and you would basically have like 4 librarians fucking casting spells at each other going like, no, you organized it wrong. Like everybody has like 1 or 2 levels to deal with. But also the more books they stack, the quicker. The more dangerous for the others because they basically level up and they can like either invest in sorting Or they could invest in some offensive spells and do the latter. Becomes a little bit less fun for some other pair that are more collectionally invested. Grab books so that if someone else places it, it explodes and does AoE knockback to surrounding books. Yeah. Or like, that's... Ooh, maxed out. Or the other option is basically like, if you pick up a book via magic, it basically just like makes it explode or something, or it makes you lose all of the books, or it shuffles the book, or it... Actually, that's the most diabolical one. It basically, if you're using the 5 spell, which basically gathers every single one of the copies, like, instead it just shuffles your entire, like, hand full of random books. I can see how this can be applied. At some point I'll figure out what those keys are. Or at least find one of them. Is that another section done? No. Close. Not quite. Oh man, this library is getting slowly more and more organized. Oh, I haven't cast it as well. I was just looking around going like, where do you go? Magic recipes. Oh. Oh. Dimension pop. God. Not having sorting. Let's look around the tables real quick. Parchment. Doesn't seem like there's any keys or anything of that sorts. Not at least that I can spot it. I wonder if it's like when it's completed sections. Hmm. Not gonna lie, I can literally feel my brain decompressing playing this game. Maybe now I'm gonna start getting the keys when I've basically completed the initial level. Oh. I'll finish another shelf off manually. Look at that. Shelves are starting to pop up. You can see the floor. The vast majority of the tables are also kind of semi-cleared out. Oh, hello. World Club E. That. Trust me, I didn't set any traps for the chest top. If you say so. The librarian. Look, let me tell you something. We have an incident, a very unexpected, very nasty incident in the Grind Library. It is total chaos, a complete disaster. They're saying it's the fairy. Can you believe it? That nasty little fairy is causing mischief and turning our beautiful library into a state of total disorder. It's disgrace. But I'm a man of action and I see a problem, so I fix it. In response to this emergency, I hereby granting immediate and unconditional permission for you to run within the Grand Library. Wow. Normally you can't run in the library. Everyone knows that. The rules are very strict, but I am changing the rules to make things happen. This executive order applies especially to the librarian. You need to move fast, you need to be strong, and you need to get this library back in order. So run like you've never ran before. We're going to clean up this mess, and we're going to do it lightning fast. We told you, urgency, Principal Merlin from the University of Celestial. Thought I can just... Okay, sick. Would that potentially mean that one of these keys basically unlocks jump as well? I swear to God it does. I might need to actually take a little bit of time and look around. Might actually find the keys. It is significantly less crowded from when I started. Significantly less crowded. Right, let me have a look around. I really hope that there wasn't a key on one of the shelves that I didn't spot, because that would be really bad. still don't see anything. At least for now. Just gonna start placing the ones that I can't immediately just crack. But at least they know where they're supposed to go. Oh man, a librarian running in the library. Truly, these are the darkest and most desperate times for librarian kind. My WASD buttons are slowly dying. Come on. Oh, okay. I think that's a curses one. Yeah. Where are these? Oh. I think that's the final one for this section as well. No. No. Right after I start out around for the keys a bit. Ah, one end is saved. I mean, that key specifically was kind of easy to spot where the rest of them might go. At least I know I'm looking for unique color. If I keep my eyes peeled for the specific colors, yellow, purple, and red, maybe that'll spot them. As long as they're not on the shelves. I certainly hope they were not on the shelves. It would be diabolical to leave a key on the shelf. How you guys are doing, but the more I do this, I basically I'm dozing off. I'm dozing off while I'm playing this. Like it's just a little bit too cozy. Probably curses. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is a great game to play before heading to bed, like. Oof. Don't even know. I don't even recall when we reached this far forward. It's crazy. Well, I'm still trying to find the other keys. I have about 76 more shelves and I'm pretty much done. May seem like a lot, realistically. They do go down fairly quick. that's really keep track. Oh, oh. Man, my eyes are not doing that good. I can feel the heat taking over me. Done. Ah. I have the feeling that I'm gonna enjoy a little nap before dinner. Oh boy. Huh? Wait a minute. Wait just a second. You sure you're supposed to be here? I don't think you're supposed to be here. You're supposed to be here. Ah, that's why. There we go. Wondering how that mishap happened. Must have been when I was when I was manually sorting. Would have loved if I had the capability to jump. Come on. Starting to figure all of my buttons by accident. Section done. The upper floor is looking cleaner and cleaner. I mean, yeah, we're not too far away from finishing. There's only about 43 lines of books that are not aligned at the moment. The bigger question is where the keys are at. Kind of convenient whenever you don't have that big of cooldown. But the upper stairs look almost completely clean. Okay. Okay. Oh, oops. Let me have a good look around. Maybe I've missed out on the key. The other keys be? And the first one was kind of out there. Chances are the others were uncovered as I was picking up books. Where they are is a whole different story. Oh my. It was staring at me right in the face this entire time and I missed it. Jumping, maybe? Yes. This could have been useful if I wasn't approaching the end of the game. Oh man. Oh my. All the way up. Oh my goodness. Okay. How much more of that? Huh. I mean, sprinting, jumping, what else is going to be available? Carry capacity +2. Ah, not exactly useful, but I'll take it. Whereabouts would they have hidden the yellow? Surely it wouldn't be up here. Look, unproductive. This jumping distance, I'm not going to be surprised if I can put one of the shelves. Oh well. Either way, we're now significantly more improved. Supposed to pick it up and actually stop books. I mean, this would have saved me up so much time. If only I had paid attention. So this could have happened even quicker. So what type of species am I to be able to jump this guy? That's incredible. It's kind of getting a little bit silly because the only books that are on the floor are the ones that are not yet organized. It's kind of getting significantly easier to leave alone. This section done. I'm not up forward. You're a demon. And the guy's a horse. Makes so much sense. Whereabouts do you think the yellow key? Because I'm kind of curious to see what it unlocks. also kind of suspicious of how much of a smart advance they reckon it's gonna be to find the final one. Judging from where I found the previous one. It would also explain the insanely high jump, yeah, I guess. My blind eyes can see what others cannot. You are not the... Yeah, all of the books for this shelf are down here. Imagine what I had to do if I didn't find the jump. Just constant back and forth, constant back. There's like 4 tome books that are probably strewn about in the most inconvenient locations to make it as time consuming as possible. I mean, jumping just saved me so much time. More rows out of 400. Where? Yeah. Now see, this is where the fun part starts, because if I've misplaced one singular book, one shelf is not probably done. And I'm gonna have to figure out which one it is. Hopefully that'll happen. Okay. Well. And the final set of books that we have to do are called Low Mana, Form of Discrimination. Okay. I'm not gonna magically out-place them, but I am definitely gonna carry around the last book with me. I can figure out where that last key is. Actually, awesome. Okay. What was the last one? With more capacity? What is that? Increases your maximum book carry capacity. Okay. does. But this final book, the library's done. The main door is open. Dang, we're done. My pizza! Wow. Nice. Go ahead and take a look. Oh, there's an evaluation. A very good person. To librarian, listen, everybody's talking about how we handled the situation at the library. It's a huge story, a total success. It's because I made some very smart moves. Probably the smartest move in the history of the university. Everything went perfectly because of my amazing Okay, can I'm just gonna make a final adjustment because this sounds like somebody else here. Just give me a second. Congratulations, you are a very good person. To the librarian. Listen, everybody's talking about how we handled the situation in the library. It's a huge story, a total success. It's because I made some very smart moves. Probably the smartest moves in the history of this university. Everything went perfectly because of my amazing leadership. I told you exactly what to do, and as always, I was proven right. I only settled for the best, everybody knows that. Now, I've looked at the shelves, you organized everything, and honestly, it's a beautiful job. The books are in perfect order, exactly where they belong. I'm going to give you the credit that you deserve for that. The fact that you were able to maximize your potential under my direction is a wonderful thing for you and for this library. You did a great job, truly spectacular. But I need you to understand one thing. The reason this library shines so brightly is that our hard work is producing results at the highest possible level, the standard I set. Your talent finally found its true form because of this foundation of my guidance. You were a little slow at times, but because of my precise instructions, everything ultimately came together in this perfect way. You are the librarian I personally chose. The fact that you did the job perfectly is proof of how well this environment I've built actually functions. But where we are heading is even higher. Next time, keep that accuracy but surprise me with lightning speed. I expect even more from you as we take our reputation to even greater heights. Principal Merlin. Make the University of Celeste Hall great again. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good. Like, I maxed out everything. Yeah, no, that's good. 3 hours, 16 minutes, especially not knowing where the keys are and everything. I would reckon that's pretty good. If I knew where sprint and jump are, like, the book capacity was gonna be helpful at the start of the game, sure. But I feel like it was gonna be, you know, jumping was gonna be the big one. If I had the opportunity to redo this run, chances are I would have picked up the gathering spell the quickest again, because it just makes everything 5 times easier. I would have basically figured out the quickest 2 shelves that I would have picked up, and then I would have started picking up books like that, because searching basically becomes much quicker. Realistically speaking, the illusion shelf basically took me about an hour and something, and from there on out everything else took about 2 hours and 15 minutes. Once I started picking up, you know, full stacks of tomes, things became much easier. Now, methodology wise, I think, especially at the start, now do it again but roleplay as a muggle. Oh. What, just learn where each section is and just kind of sift through them. To be fair, I have been thinking of maybe, like, if I If I had like a legend on my other screen as to where each shelf is, I could have tried that. I could have basically just like started picking up books from like each section, clearing them out, basically piling them up from the center, and then just kind of separating them depending on where they're supposed to go. But I feel like that would have taken so much longer. I would have basically had to find like a specific location where I could pile up all the second story book. I probably could have used the lectern as the tactical point. Gotta be 10 to 20 hours that way. Easily more. Easily more. Because you wouldn't even be able to sort out your books. So, unless you pick them up, you know, volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, volume 4, you would basically either have to constantly adjust them depending on where they are supposed to go, or, you just got, excuse me, just constantly scroll through them. It would have taken easily 20 hours. Because it's like, what was it, about 3,000-ish books? A little bit over 3,000 books. And you also kind of have to be careful to figure out which ones are like volume 1 to 10, which ones are volume 1 to 4 and 1 to 3. Because otherwise you might end up going like, oh, I'm looking for, you know, volume 1 through something, and I'm not sure which shelf it's gonna fill up. So that was like a whole thing. But yeah, no, once I maxed out like being able to fully grab full stacks of the same book, the game just became significantly easier, because then I would just like pick out, for example, I did it with alchemy. Mainly it was the alchemy section that I did like that, and curses a little bit, also beasts, where I basically would like sift through the books until I found one that I knew where it was supposed to go, and then just sorted it out myself. It gets you a lot of levels early on really quick, and once you get that, you know, you can basically have search and sort basically, you know, kind of do their own thing until you can max them out, and then it becomes significantly quicker. Definitely, I would say keys. The keys are really easy to find, unless they're randomized location-wise. Like one of the keys was literally staring me in the face this entire time, and I completely missed it, despite the fact that I have been sifting through books for the last 3 hours. So it's like, one of them was on the bench, the other one was in one of the vases, where the stairway starts. One is like right in front of the lectern, and one is like above, like furthest opposite corner of the lectern, on the top shelf. You need jump to get it. And like realistically only the left ones are kind of meaningful, because like sprint and jump are great. Being able to carry 5 extra books probably would have been helpful if I didn't hard focus in magic. I guess maybe it's ideal to find the keys first. Yeah, definitely find the keys first, because that shortens a lot of your movement. Being able to jump in this game was a huge boon, because it literally allows you to just jump across to the second floor. I would say, like, even if you like, this is a game that I would definitely sit down and play again. I'll tell you that much. I'll definitely sit down and play this again whenever I'm feeling like I need to decompress, because this was really, really nice. Like, I can completely respect basically going for a build that would not hard focus on, you know, optimal time like I did, and instead just kind of focus a little bit more on, you know, finding the books and everything. But this game was basically designed so you could do it, you know, quicker. I'm really curious how much, like, how can you speedrun this? Like, what's the fastest speedrun of this game is gonna be a really curious question. I'm just gonna pop out to the the other thing. See if I can't find Librarian Tidy Up the Academy speedrun. I'm really curious how fast they do it. $30 minutes? Oh, that's kind of fair because one of the shelves is really easy to get. Okay, so I can see, yep, he's immediately going for the keys. He's stacking up at the very start of it. Basically, there's like a stack of books. There's actually a muggle category. That's incredible. Okay, so this guy did it in about an hour and 23 minutes. Okay. High jump pyramid is huge. Yeah. Time 55 minutes. Oh my god. This guy did it under an hour. 57 minutes. 58 minutes. Like, these guys are kind of crazy. Although, to be quite honest with you, I feel like any percenter is 51 minutes, unsorted is 29 minutes, which I assume is putting everything on shelves randomly. It's not impossible that it's that it's also. I think actually, it's probably still kind of sorting them. I'm not sure though, because I would assume that they would at least need to be in the right, in the right shelf. But if it's like 29 minutes, I don't think that's even possible. I think it is really just putting everything on shelves randomly. But yeah, about 50-ish minutes, I'd assume, is gonna be a good one. It says end screen must show 0. Oh, okay. So it's as long as, okay. Hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be doing like a little bit of a a little bit of a speed run at some point. Wondering if I can do it in an hour. I think I'd be able to do it in an hour, especially when I have like jump and everything. I think it would it would actually go significantly quicker because I kind of have a general idea of how to assemble some of the shelves, and also if I have the map screen on the other side, library speedrun, let's go. Sub 1 hour would be top 10 speedrun. Oh, okay. I might not be able to do a top 10 then. Because it is still a whole bunch of books. It takes a long while to auto sort them. But if you get the jump and sprint like really early on in the game, I feel like that's really big. I guess capacity would make sense if you're gonna be filling up the. Kind of, yeah. So if you had enough knowledge of where each book went, well, because down to capacity get a lot quite early. Kind of, yes. That's more or less what I'm thinking as well. There's one shelf that's like really easy to make at the start of the game, because it basically gives you like all 10 books in one location. And from there on out, it becomes a little bit harder. But as soon as you get, I think it's more or less as soon as you get, the first 10 levels, and this kind of builds up fairly quickly because it kind of snowballs into it. If you do the first 10 levels of just like fully like max grabbing the books and still sorting in the meantime while it's on cooldown, I would assume you would be able to get your max pull for books fairly quickly without picking up any of the other ones, just so you could hard prio the auto pickup, because that's basically the most difficult part and the most time consuming part is basically like picking up all of the section books. Um, from there on out, I would say maybe autosort, mainly because if you know where the books are supposed to go, you would probably be able to send them off without having to look for the section. I just kind of sped it up after I started searching with that one because didn't bother. I didn't bother necessarily figuring out where each book is supposed to go, because you can basically sit down and just like figure out, maybe not all, but roughly about 90% of all book titles as to where they're supposed to go. And if you know how where exactly you're supposed to place them, you could more or less use mass gather for the smaller stacks of books as well, and just send them up whenever you have like the auto sort feature in the smaller shelf sections. Because the smaller shelf sections are basically the thing that are gonna take the most time out of everything in this situation. But it's also, if you're smart enough to know which ones are the small sections, you would probably start with them. So like the 1 through 3 are still considered an entire line, but you can gather them much quicker, especially early on. So it's kind of a bait to start from below. It's actually more tactical to start from above, because there's way more smaller rows of books above that are going to be easier to gather, uh, which would probably farm you out levels much quicker. But it ultimately, the timer will probably come down mostly to just whether you know which book goes where and how well you're informed which section of the library you are at, and where things are gonna go. But overall, I would highly recommend buying the game. It's like, I think I got it for like slightly above €5 yesterday because it was like slightly discounted. But it's like, this is a worthwhile €5. I'm actually quite happy with this. But yeah, ugh, I think I'm gonna call it here for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, you like what you see, hit the follow button. It helps the channel grow. It's been a fun little game. Finished it, just in time for the end of the stream. I'm gonna, yeah, thanks. I'm gonna I'm gonna lay back for a bit and close my eyes, because like, especially with the cafe jazz music, it lulls me to sleep so quick. And there's like a little bit of god rays coming around from my window as well at the moment, and I'm like, I've adjusted the temperature of the room to 26 degrees, but there's no moisture, so I'm like slightly warm, but not in a sweaty way. And I'm just cozied up at the moment a little bit too much, and I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep in a second for at least a little bit. But yeah, uh, yeah, I'm actually not gonna be available tomorrow because I'm gonna be going to the dentist. I'm gonna have a bad time at the dentist, uh, and it is happening in the afternoon, so I'm probably not gonna be able to be here. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow as well, and hopefully we're gonna see each other on Thursday, as long as my mouth hole doesn't suffer too much, I guess. If I sound weird on Thursday, that's probably why. But yeah, catch you guys later. Bye bye. Also, good luck to the World of Warcraft uh, people with their vault. If they're still looking for something in the vault, it's the end of the season, I know, but like, you never know. Maybe somebody something.